Hello everybody, here's a French Bull, hope you're doing great. So we're gonna take a look at the weekly chart to start. We had a really nice close yesterday inside the weekly order block. So what I was looking for signs trends, we did continue overnight this morning, continue up. We did claim that kind of bearish trend line resistance. I kind of delete it now. And now simply what I'm looking at, well, 50% of that weekly body, which is 23,550 here on Bytestamp. If this was to get stronger, well, we will have the 50% of the monthly body here at 25,850. Of course, this whole block remain quite an interesting resistance area. This is a weekly order block here. Consolidation after the 20K breakout. And previous support on the last drawdown. So yeah, I kind of looking to find a top in this area, because we'll have to monitor if we do make a swing for a pattern of our current high. We'll take a look at the ADO12 count, and yeah, you may know what I'm expecting. I've been talking for it for several weeks, so yeah, I'm expecting a bit more than just a swing for a pattern of high, which we can, well, if we just tag the 23,500, I mean, that could be considered a swing for a pattern on a weekly time frame, because this will likely happen. If we find rejection here, it will happen early in the week, and we will most likely reverse then. So yeah, we can add, maybe have a weekly level here. All right, untested. This is really if we find more strengths and going more squeeze, this will be very important, really two level. And just to get a bit more precise here, take pulls this weekly level. But yeah, this is the last level. We want to find a resistance if we are looking to more consolidation. This will already be quite high. And if we claim this, then we'll start to have, of course, like a really big deviation, and it become really strong, and we are coming back into the 26-30K range, right? Then we still have that order block as resistance, and ultimately this 31,800 weekly level, which is the ultimate well, we'll say ultimate bear level here, because claiming that 31K, well, we're starting really to look for a new all-time high, of course. You see, we have a bit of confluence here in several weeks still. With the trend line, but yeah, really, if this is the bottom and we already fulfill our accumulation range, then yeah, I will consider this if we claim that 26, yeah, to 26,500 level. If this is claimed, it become really bullish. We can still look for potential consolidation in this range, and maybe even a retest a bit lower, but that will be a signal for strong bull, right? We also had, of course, our P-cycle bottoms that have been printed last week. Like this as it is, just a moving average closes. So it's not the strongest signal. It has been relevant in the past. The truth is this indicator have been made for Bitcoin, think through with Bitcoin in mind, and if the top cycle have been pretty precise, bottom one have been tweaked to fit the bottom. Not really sure when. Well, I think it was made after last bottom, so you know it. Yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily a magic indicator, but it may work. We'll see. We know we have a possibility to have a bottom here or a sweep of the low still and continue. Even if this happens, I would still consider this as a valid signal overall on a macro time frame because it will signal bottoming array. Right? In fact, right now it happened several weeks after the bottom we made in opposition to the last two. So yeah, we have quite a nice weekly chart here. Wow, quite nice. It's still bearish. Overall, of course, we are in a downtrend since November last year, but we have at least a nice consolidation and attempts at reversal. We are coming from oversold on a weekly, so starting to curl up. You see, if this continue a bit and we eventually do a lower low, we might be able to build, in fact, a bullish divergence at some point. That will be an extra good sign of potential bottom. Yeah, that's quite it. We'll have to look at the 50-53 level when we come into the weekly level here. There's chances that we're gonna be synced below this 53 level. It's bear control territory, above it's bull control territory, so we might find confluence of resistance on the RSI here level and this weekly level on the chart. And if there are claim, if both are claimed, that would be like an extra good sign of strength, right? What do we have? Stochastic. Well, stochastic, there's nothing new. It's still bottoming. OBV, there's nothing much here. We have a bit of consolidation, but no breaks on any side. If we take a look at the daily chart, what do we have? We have our daily level here. Could take that one, I guess. You know, that's I mean, we can pull this level. It's a valid daily level, but it is really close to the previous high. Sorry. So if we do swing for a pattern that high, we most likely have more liquidity sending us higher than just this daily level. Right. This one I've been playing nice support again. Weekly level as well. Now RSI, yeah, we have a break of resistance confirmed. MFI already in overbought. Interesting. Stochastic coming in overbought. Still have some room. You know, stochastic can stay in overbought for quite a while. But yeah, daily RSI, no, daily MFI coming never bought. Interesting fact. Last time it happened was here, here. So MFI overbought, and here. Right. Oh, it's also happened a bit prior here. So was that to say we can still have a bit more move up? And that, yeah, could lead to extra confidence for your potential top coming. And if this continue on MF5 overbought, that you know that's a strong sign again, overcoming a bearish signal like this. So yeah, OBV on daily, is there something any more interesting here? Not much. You see we have two, a top and a bottom, which are in confluence with this top and bottom. So we have an inside range consolidation. What is interesting on this OBV, well, is the fact that like here we have the top and bottom on the chart, and OBV consolidates lower while price is still making higher high. So there is not a lot of resistance on the upside, it seems, according to BV and by stump at least. At the same time, there is a bit of lack of participation as well, kind of a trendline resistance here. Let me take a quick look on index here. A bit more bearish. We had a breakdown here. Come on, you make a straight line. Yeah, we had a breakdown here, another breakdown on this move, and still price making higher high. So supposedly this is like an indication this move is prone to fail overall, more likely, rather than go in a full-blown reversal here. Now let's take a look at the count. Let's take with the high time frame. What we have. So again, I'm going to repeat it. I've been looking at such a move for a potential wave 4 of this degree. Now you see how long it takes compared to wave 2 or even the wave 3. We are about twice the time of wave 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3, I think. 161.8. So it's debatable, really, if this is the right count. The thing is, if we focus on this part only, this still seems about right. We have several possibilities. One, which is ABC like this, and ABC can target 1-1 extension up to the 161.8. And with this being an expanded flat, right? Expanding diagonal, sorry. Now, again, wave C is starting to get a bit long compared to, let's take A plus B. Well, we will be about to reach 161.8 of A plus B. Let's compare to wave A. Yeah, we are right. Way away. And compared to wave B, we're about twice time. So we are still in some kind of time length, but it's getting a bit long. At the same time, it is supposedly an expanding diagonal, so expanding diagonal expand and in time, in length, and in strength. That well, yeah, that's what an expanding diagonal is, right? It's expand. Alternatively, we could have a wave A and this as what was it? Yeah, A, B, C. So making this a wave A, B, and a wave C. Does it change much? I mean, the big difference will be that we will be looking for 5 waves into this move instead of 3. And again, even if it is an expanding diagonal, it could be 3. In fact, it's most likely 3 move. It could be 5 as well. I mean, now in the idea of an ABC, it has to be 5. And yes, we can move the fib extension tool a bit. You see, it doesn't make a huge difference. We have a bit more confluence with the 3-2 here, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me pull the weekly level here. It's not on the chart. 50% of weekly body. 50% here. Well, the confluence with the 50% on log. The dotted line are a fib tool and log. The plain line are linear mode. So yeah, well, I guess we'll have to focus more on the lower time frame and just maybe in your orbit this difference. Now, knowing that this is one ID, one scenario, of course. Let me pull that back in the right folder here. Is this alright? Oh, okay, no, it's not right. Okay, let's delete this. Anyway. Alternatively, if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 indeed, yes, it can be part of a corrective move, looking for one last move down before going up. The 1-1 extension here being the 1-1 of the bigger move here, right? Is ultimately target and remain on level to I will be looking for long, right? If it gets reached based on a higher time frame target. In the idea, this could be a wave 4, but even if it's not exactly that, this remains an interesting level, 16,950. And yeah, alternatively, if this is expanding diagonal, so it can be part of a wave C, but it can also be a wave 1. Still mean that we could be retraced, go into a wave 2 and continue up, right? And this will be a 1-2 most likely as well. Or again, the same way, this could be as a correction. We could have a wave 1, a wave 2, and going for a wave 3 if it continues. Especially if we do see continuation here past the 25,000. But for now, we'll focus on expanded flat scenario, right? This is what I've been looking at, planning for this count since well, since we were here, right? Longing with invalidation below wave 2, just at the bottom. That was, yeah, really nice long to take again. Especially knowing that at this point of time when we were here, we just had quote-unquote bearish patient data. No, it was yeah, I don't remember, but just financial data, supposedly bearish. So I say, yeah, it's remain a bit risky. We have a strong move down. We are not on trend, etc., etc. But at the same time, we have this count. We have validation pretty close. This is time to go long to target an expanded flat. What's the minimum target we will expect now for this as an expanded flat? Minimum target will be to be a wave to be wave 5 to be longer than wave 1. 1 extension here in purple, just above the daily level here. So minimum target is above this, and it can be a valid one. Now, if I take a look at the lower time frame count, what we most likely have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. I mean, we have some kind of ending diagonal for the wave 5 of the third. In fact, the sun might be finishing here because it looks like we might have a flat inside. It's still kind of a ending diagonal, I believe. Now 5 waves in this, pretty clear. Here again, I guess we have an expanded flat here. First, let me check the diet, because I really didn't look at the chart during the weekend. Yeah, a bit beyond, between the 1.1 and 161.8. Saying that's because it seems that we have 5 waves. It really doesn't really matter here. Well, it will matter because if this is a 5 and this is corrective, I mean, we'll pull the fib from here. Sometimes I prefer to read this as an expanding diag because you see the time it takes to get up here. And here is really quick. So if we want to link this to wave, I prefer to have a bit longer consolidation. It makes more sense here. At the end of the day, it doesn't change much on the final target here. Could it be from here? Yeah, I think this is the best way to go for it. Now we'll be looking at an ABC, right? Because, well, I'm looking at an ABC here. Here we can be looking at whatever we want. At the same time, this can also be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with a really big 5 with 3 wave inside this. No, I'm saying, I'm just realizing here. No, this have to be ABC. It cannot be an expanding diagonal as a wave 3. Scrap this. Or it cannot be a diagonal. It can have a diagonal inside, but it cannot be a diagonal as a wave 3. So it has to be a diagonal as a wave A, 3, B, and C. Inside 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So okay, so we are looking at an ABC for this count. Yeah, of course. So now ABC, we are looking at a 1.1 extension, 90% up to the 161.8, right? Here's a 1.1 extension. Here's interesting. Just simply we have our 50% level of the weekly body, and we also have the 50% retrace on linear from the move down. So which is a standard retrace we look at wave 4, but either way, it's an important Fib retrace level, even if it's not a Fibonacci level, but so yeah, For me, 23,500 is where I would be looking at least to take profits significantly, probably short as well. We'll be looking at some confluences, both, because it can continue up to 25k. If I am shifting in linear, now we have a bit less confluence here at 23. 3.2 is at 23,000, but 3.2 level, fib level. But yeah, it's a bit far from the 50% weekly body. 1-1 extension still aligned here, obviously. 1-1 extension remain a good target for OPC, right? And then we have 50% up to 24,650. And can go a bit beyond it, right? Even if we really are considering this still as a 1, 2, 3, 4. More I'm drawing this, the less is good. But yeah, remain. Stay with this scenario. Only on validation for wave 4 is to overlap wave 1, so we have room. We can have a move a bit above and trace in. First of all, we need to take that high, right? Before it happened, it did not happen. Looking at RSI on 1 hour, we are reaching overbought. 4 hour, we are reaching overbought. We overcame, no, it was not a reactive, but we overcame 4 hour overbought on MFI. Quite some strands again. So yeah, take a look at the moving average. We overcame the 200 simple moving average on 4 hour. Okay, that's quite again a strong move. It didn't happen since the consolidation between the 30,000-50,000 K. Pretty strong. Daily, what do we have? We have our 50 level, more or less to the 50% up here. 200 has a lot of room still. 12 hour. I don't have the 100 here. Here, 100 here. Okay, it makes more sense. Yeah. Okay, so let's finish this. I'm getting a bit rumbling a bit here. 30 minutes. Enough. So target up here. Make it red. Yeah. So quickly, if we look at our Wyckoff chart, which is not that one but that one, what we are looking at is potentially a just sign of strength after a nice ST here. Secondary test, potentially coming back into the range again. Quickly take a look at VWAP, especially weekly. What is it telling us? We have previous week value are high right now. We have this naked weekly deviation 23,300. So yeah, more or less aligned with our 23,500. Here as well, 23,440, more or less aligned. This is previous months. BWAP. So okay, that's yeah, a bit more confluence. Bitfinex long, more closing than anything else. Magic spread. No, let it go. Nothing much on magic spread. I have a bit of bullishness here, but it is pretty much quiet, not much volume. So Bitfinex is not on this move. FTX seems to be quite pushy here with volume. Volume, CVD up, open interest up, and at a premium, yeah. So this is more FTX move again than Bitfinex. Tether premium is going down right now. Interesting, right? It's going down. So again, not a Tether Bitfinex move here. How is the heat map looking like? This kind of fat ask here, they'll disappear, but might be in preparation, coming into the 23,200, so they might reappear at some point. Might be a preparation of an algo here, I don't know. Yeah, there's some bit spread here. Bitfinex, there is nothing here. Nothing. Its book is quite empty. Seems. Let's shift on. Okay, it's more visible. So yeah, we have light ask here. 23,600, 24, and here. It's a bit. It's not heavy. Binance future. Yeah, still a lot of ask, but I mean there is more liquidity on Binance. I can clearly see here on the order book there is more ask than bids, right? Here, where we are about 8,000, we are at 7,000 on the bids. And a really big spike here at 22,500 and 22,600. Yeah. So if it remains, it's probably take profit happening. And Binance spot 23,400, 22,500. Again, a bit more ask than bids for now. Take profit happening, most likely. So we have a plan, right? Of course, to get this more precise, well, it would be good to be able to count 5 waves from this. Here we really have the characteristic of a wave 3 happening. High volume, break. About to break out, at least. I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe. So it could happen quite fast, right? Let's take a look here what target we have reached. 161.8. I mean, it seems not enough, in my opinion, to reach. Well, it could. In the sense that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe the target should be the 0.618, but we can easily have an overshoot on such kind of wave 5, reaching a 23,500 here. But I guess this could push higher as well. To finish a wave 3. It could even push to the 261.8 here. We'll have a look at the sub count later on. And do a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and that would make more sense. Or have to let it come to us. To that, I'll just simply waiting for a significant pullback, or at least a long enough consolidation that we can assume that we are consolidating from that move. Right now, this is not enough to say it's correcting all this move. It might be just correcting an inside 3, right? But yeah, we were starting to get in pretty overbought. So here we go. Hope all of this is helpful to you. And yeah, I see you soon tomorrow. Quick morning update probably, and tomorrow afternoon for live stream, right at 4 p.m. UTC, if I recall correctly. And in the meantime, I'll try to save, and don't hesitate to tag me in the Discord if you have any question, more precision, or if you have any other ID than the one I'm chilling here, and you want to know if your ID or the idea of someone else seems correct or possible, right? So thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, and have a nice day, everybody. Bye.